Alright guys, so this is just going to be a quick video. We got some new update going on. So yesterday we actually have a download. So this is a separate instance. So this is the horror day. So we got some goodies obviously. So 3,000 diamonds up for grab. We get 86 rebel coins and then the gold coins as well. So it is what it is. It's some freebies, so that's actually pretty good, right? 3,000 diamonds right there. So the big thing that happened yesterday was this. So I think a while ago they actually did announce this already. Alright, so tomorrow we are getting the Quibbly. So this is a Prusa 2's Quibbly Mark II. So we have that. So I want to say JP, I do have it, so whenever I do get around to upgrading, I still have the Zeta showcase that I wanted to do, and then probably after that we will showcase up this Quibbly Mark II. So yeah, we got that. The big update from yesterday was is actually this. They added a kind of like a flex system in a way. I call it the flex system because this is more dedicated to the arena, so they're calling it the class feature, but I'm calling it the flex feature because this allows you to showcase off a title based on the last 4 season arena. So the higher you get, the more stars that you are able to get. So they added that, and they talk about how you actually get, the higher star rating, which we'll talk about in just a little bit as well, just to showcase how that actually is calculated. They also have, kind of revamped the overall arena as well. So it talks about if you are rank A1 or below, you can choose among 3 different enemy classifications, or you can just choose, say 3 candidate, but you have the option to choose different enemy. But once you get up to S1, I think it's S2 or S1, you cannot select anymore. So you're designated to, I think it's just like a S2 enemy or above, something like that. So it gets a little bit difficult. So they talk about S2 or higher, you will not be able to choose the rank of the enemy. So you're stuck with S2, S1, or etc. So it seems like it's getting tougher. I'm not really sure yet. I have not done my arena for today. And then the other section is about the promotion and the motion. So it talks about promotion and demotion only occurs after a rank change battle. So I don't think that's really gonna be affecting too much overall. And then consecutive victory or losers will not be counted unless they are rank change battle. I have no idea what that's supposed to entail, but I think the majority of things is they revamped the arena, the way that you're choosing opponent that got changed. And then the other thing is the mock battle. So they have added option to, or they added time limit, and map can be selected now, so you can pick in between 30 seconds to all the way to 300 seconds. You can change it into increments of 30, so that's actually pretty neat as well. And some fixed issue when resuming an arena battle under certain conditions, the battle will begin with a fixed formation. That could be a problem because, yeah, you don't really want to. They don't really want to mess up our rotation because that's kind of how you lose in a way. And I think upon that we do have 300, not 3,000. I was gonna say 300 damage, so that's pretty nice, right? So we have that. So how that actually looks like for me, I believe I have 1 diamond. That's kind of, I think this is masterclass how they're classifying the different rankings or whatever. I don't really care about the title because the title to me does nothing to me. It does not allow my unit to perform any harder, or like perform any better, or hit harder or whatever. So to me the title are kind of pointless. But if you guys do care about the title system or whatever, I mean, that's obviously a good thing to you guys. But in general, it is kind of like nothing. It means nothing to me. It's just more or less like a cosmetic thing. So when we are hopping into arena, you guys can see I am already at S1. I don't even think I should be at S1, even though I won all my arena battle yesterday. I don't think it should be at S1, but they put me at S1 already. So you guys can see I cannot pick my enemy. So if you guys are A1 or below, you guys will see 2 other enemies to choose from, and that's kind of how it is. So alright, they're talking about the rank change battle. So this essentially does not drop your ring or whatever. I'm probably not going to be playing it today, or at least in this video, because it's going to take a hot minute. But let's talk about how the, I guess, the class points is being calculated. So when we take a look at my history, so they calculate the last 4 seasons, so they only allow you to see the last 2. So for season 42, I was ranked 37, and then for 41, I was ranked 42. So if we take a look into the class point, elite, standard, so pick whichever one you're in. So 37, that will fall in. Oh, I actually get 2,000 right there for both last season. And I want to say the previous 2 seasons not shown on here. I think it's actually roughly about the same, I think. So when we click on the game help, and then we'll click on the player, we'll click on the class, and then we'll click on the class tier. So this right here will tell you where, like, you know, what kind of points you need to accumulate in order to get the title. So they have class engaged, so that's gonna be represented by kind of like a rainbow border, and then you have 5 stars, a little bit of a rainbow accent there as well. That's at 28,000 points or above. So assuming you will have to be within, I don't even know what you would have to be in, like you will probably have to be in the top rank. Oh, that's essentially rank 1 then, right? Yeah, think so. Yeah. Like I ain't ever gonna be getting that, but you know, that's definitely a good flex to have in a way, right? But I don't really care about that. Like I said again. All right, so let's take a look at this again. So for me, you guys can see I had the purple one, so I was somewhere in between the 10,000 to 10,999. So that's still pretty good. Consider the fact that my arena runs were never the best, so you guys have seen me kind of get cooked here and there. So I'm just not good at this. So master, and then we have emerald, we have gold, and then silver. For JP, I think I am here because in JP I rarely play arena. Is more, it's to me playing 2 arena in 2 different servers is kind of like it's like a chore to me, so I just kind of skip it, even though I do have the necessary unit to perform good in arena. For JP, I just don't play it. Simple as that. And yeah, I mean, like, maybe eventually we can make it into legend class, but I mean, like I said, doesn't really matter. So the other thing is, I think when we take a look at the class, and then there's another one that we can see, I want to say. Was it just that? Alright, the class points. This is just a little bit more explanation to things, but this is overall kind of like the summary, kind of like the listing to go off from. So you guys can definitely let me know in the comment section below what class you guys are in, and then tell me, I guess, overall what kind of, within that class, how many stars you guys are getting, so we can kind of get like a sense of like where everyone is at in a way. So we have that. So for arena wise, I'm not really gonna be touching it, so I think I'll probably do a separate recording going over Penelope again, because I obviously have upgraded my Penelope. I might as well do another showcase of that, right? So the last thing to kind of go over is the mock battle. So I just want to see how that's actually, all right, so is it this or this? Oh, it's all right, so it's this. So I think they just made it a little bit easier as far as the UI was, because I think back then when you are trying to pick a map, you have to go into the set formation, change your map and all that, but now they actually do have the combat assist setting as well. So you can set your timers and all that fun stuff, and then you can prioritize defensive and whatnot. So that's cool. It's definitely pretty fun. Oh, that's nice. So it's definitely a good system, because I feel like the mock battle is a good way to test out your units, and then you can obviously max out a unit, so you can kind of get a feel of how good the unit is in a way. So it's definitely a very good system, Pap. So you can definitely have your friends set a certain, I guess, unit lineup, so you can kind of play through it to see how to make your unit better. So the mock battle is actually pretty good, but I don't think there's any more update to this later on for JP. But I think there's definitely things that they can tweak to make it better in a way. But other than that, that is going to be pretty much it in terms of everything about the update. It's not a lot, but I think the majority of things is going into the flex system and then talking about the revamp of the arena. But other than that, that is going to be it for me, and I'll be catching you guys up on the next one.